Hi, this is Rhonda Layfield, and the following demo is from my Windows 7 deployment training course. To download those files, Microsoft has made it incredibly easy. In fact, if you just Bing or Google search Windows XP Mode download files, your first or second hit is going to be this page. Notice, step 1, do you need Windows XP Mode? Well, if you have applications that won't run on Windows 7, the answer is yes, you do. Step 2 is to choose your edition of Windows 7 to the architecture level, and then the language you'd like to install in. Step 3, they made this really simple, I love this site, is first you download and install Windows XP Mode. Second, download and install Windows Virtual PC. And third is an update or a patch, Windows XP Mode Update. When I downloaded these, I left the first one named just the default name. The second one, I put a 2 in front of the name, and the third, I put a 3, just so I wouldn't get confused later on as to which one needs to be installed first, second, and third. And this is what your files will look like. On my Windows 7 virtual machine, we'll go into Windows Explorer. On the root of C, in a folder named XP Mode that I've created, we open that. We'll see here's our first file, Windows XP Mode. The second was the KB I mentioned, and the third was the last KB I mentioned. To install XP Mode, let's start with the first file. And when the Welcome to Setup for Windows XP Mode page appears, click Next. I'll accept the default location for installation and click Next. When setup has completed, click Finish. The second file to install is KB958559. We'll double-click that guy. When asked if you want to install the following software update, say yes. Accept the license terms. When the installation is complete, you'll need to restart. Click the Restart Now button. When restarted, log back on. Open Windows Explorer. Go back to the root of C, into the XP Mode folder, and install that third and last update. When prompted to install, click Yes. And when done, you get a restart one more time. After logging back in a second time, you now have XP Mode installed. Let's take a look at the next steps. Now that XP Mode is installed, what you have is an updated version of Virtual PC and a fully licensed version of XP SP3 running as a virtual machine. Now you need to set this up. To set it up, we're going to start with the Start orb, go to All Programs, Windows Virtual PC, and Windows XP Mode. Back on our Windows 7 machine, All Programs, Windows Virtual PC, and Windows XP Mode. Accept the license terms, click Next. We'll give it our regular password of Swordfish1, capital S. Tell it to remember the credentials. The username notice is XPM user, and the installation folder is the default that we've accepted earlier. Click Next. Now remember, this is a virtual machine, and this virtual machine doesn't have any malware or antivirus software running on it. So, to help protect this new PC that's coming up, you can choose to do automatic updates or not right now. In a real-world scenario, you're going to want this thing updated on a regular basis. I'm not going to choose to update for now, and click Next. An informational message comes up and lets you know that Setup is going to share the drives in this computer with XP mode, and you can always change that later if you choose. We'll click Start Setup. When XP mode has been set up for the first time, it will automatically launch you into the virtual machine. Once your XP virtual machine is up and running, you can now install applications just as you would your desktop or host machine. To install an application on your XP virtual machine, click the Start button. I'm going to open my computer, and then I'll open the C drive on my Windows 7 host machine, the ColorPick folder. ColorPick is my application I'm going to install, and choose to install ColorPick. On the Welcome page, click Next. Accept the default destination directory, click Next. Accept the shortcut icons that will be added to the Start menu, and choose to install on the Summary page. ColorPick has installed successfully. We'll click Finish, and I'll close the attempt to access the Internet. And the purpose of ColorPick is so that I can drag my icon on top of anything and it gives me the exact color, so I could then mix and match colors to be, a perfect identical match for any picture on any screen that I see. So obviously ColorPick does work, and it is installed now on my XP mode machine. I'll close ColorPick. Later, to launch that same application that you've put on your XP virtual machine, you'll need to open the XP mode virtual machine. We've installed the application, but after that, you can launch it from All Programs, from your Windows Virtual PC, Windows Virtual XP, and Virtual Windows XP applications, and the applications icon will be displayed there. This is what it looks like to launch an application. So now, to launch ColorPick, I can choose ColorPick from the Start menu shortcuts. Notice when I launch ColorPick this time, it doesn't even look like it's running on an XP virtual machine. Under the hood, it knows it's running on an XP machine. And this is how your applications will appear to run as well. It looks like they're running on the Windows 7 desktop machine, but under the hood, completely different story. Those apps truly believe they're running on XP machines.
Thanks for watching. For more information regarding our training videos, please visit www.trainsignal.com.